I still have questions that only Neil Armstrong himself can answer, so I traveled to Cincinnati, Ohio, where he now lives.
All right, 5 till 2 at 700 WLW. Mike McConnell, guest again, Mr. Aaron Rainin. Making a documentary film trying to prove we went to the moon. It's not all that easy to do, apparently. Our lines are jammed. Everything but the Neil Armstrong hotline, which today only is 749-3700. About 5 minutes left, Neil, to check in if you can. Donna, how are you?
I believe we went to the moon.
What proof do you have?
Well, I don't have any, but I just, in my heart, I believe that we did, and I don't think the American government would think that the American people would be that stupid.
What have you uncovered, Aaron?
Well, I am trying to prove it. And really, I can't find any hard evidence. But I thought it was going to be an easy thing to prove. Suddenly we have...
It's not all that provable.
It's not that provable.
With no luck at the radio station, I head to Wapakoneta, Ohio, birthplace of Neil Armstrong and his boyhood home.
Did you know Neil Armstrong?
I don't want to make any commitments.
Oh, you knew Neil Armstrong? What was he like?
Nice guy.
Can I talk to you about it just for a sec?
I don't think so. I'm busy right now. I'm leaving.
Okay. I'm sorry. Did you ever meet Neil Armstrong?
Yeah.
How would you describe Neil?
I have no words for that. I don't know who you are, so I'm not there.
We're hitting the town.
I just met him.
You met him.
Why are people putting up a wall between me and Neil? I decide to try to learn more about this town.
The most redneck inbred town in America.
Inbred?
Hell yeah. St. Mary's is inbred.
St. Mary's
Walpock's just a bunch of
inbred.
rednecks. The KKK used to run this town at one time. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They used to have a
There
sign in the city that said, if you was black, don't let the sun shine on your back. I ain't going to Walpock. There are a bunch of rednecks there. They'll kill me.
It was legal to beat up blacks after dark, if you were out after dark.
You call them after dark, you're allowed to beat them.
Yeah.
I think it's just been in the last couple of years black people started coming to Walpock.
Yeah.
There's like 1 or 2 families, that's about it.
There's no blacks in Wapakoneta.
No.
People wouldn't know where who they are.
We used to have a news outside of town back in the 60s that said, you caught in town, you're dead. I mean, a noose for blacks.
All right, well, we're here in Wapakoneta, and I guess you're one of the 2 black people that live here, or how does it work?
Yeah, I'm about I've seen another black person here. I mean, I haven't actually come in any contact with them, so, you know.
There's only 2 black people in town then, or?
I'll say 3 total that I've seen, including myself.
Now I'm learning more that I want to know about Neil's hometown. I'm on my way through the cornfields of central Ohio to the Armstrong birthplace. The Armstrong house. Strange, well-maintained, with a ham radio antenna on the roof. Who is living here now? What is the secret of Neil Armstrong? Why won't he or his friends talk? What is going on here? I look for Neil everywhere, including here at this observatory atop a neighbor's garage, where as a boy he first studied the planet he was destined to one day walk on, allegedly.
He had a nice personality.
He had a nice personality, but
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of quiet. I mean, he never liked to
He
brag
never
about,
liked to brag.
never liked to
anything.
brag about anything.
Yeah, we're proud of him.
I happen on the fact that Neil played in a local band. I tracked down one of the original members of this group, who has just returned to retire here in Wapakoneta.
I got this out this morning. It hasn't been out of the case for 5 years. I play clarinet and baritone sax and bass clarinet mostly. We had this little German band. It was called the Mississippi Moonshiners. And Neil played baritone and tuba.
He played the tuba?
Yeah, he played baritone, horn, and tuba. We had lights. It would blink on and off and on and off, and it would spell out Mississippi Moonshiner. Neil made that for us. We used to make model airplanes and fly them out of his window. We would tighten up the band on them, the old model that you put the paper around. And then we'd set them on fire and see how long they would last, and the neighbors would get mad at us.
Do you think Neil could have been part of a hoax like that?
That's the first that's ever been brought to my attention. Anyone that believes that must have a lot of oatmeal in their head.
If you could say something to Neil right now, what would you say to him?
Where in the world have you been? What all have you done? Tell me. I'd really like to know that.